Mindy here from Working Bull. I hope you're having a really good day. If you have found this video, it's because you've wanted to know a little bit more about what Working Bull is. So I hope this helps you a little bit. It's all written there as well, but this is just for those visual and audio people like me, because I need that as well. The Working Bull itself comes from a farm I visited when I was 21, and the farmer was like telling me about what a working bull does. Now, I grew up on a farm, like I grew up on a chicken farm, and I also had like grandparents that farmed. I had, you know, my aunties had like property and all those kind of things. So it wasn't, farming wasn't like a foreign concept to me. But, you know, I worked on a lychee farm, like, so it wasn't foreign to me. But the idea of a working bull just like blew my mind. I was like, geez, throw in some Jim Beam and some country music and this life is set for that bull. Like, you know, I was just so amazed by this concept. And as I've gotten a little bit older and, you know, my ideas started to grow, I was like, that is just the perfect life. Doing something that you love, doing something that brings happiness to you, you know, doing every day, you know, something that's just, I had a great day today, you know. And for me that is country music, and for me that is connecting with country people, because I just love and I respect you, and I think we're like-minded people, and I like that. So with country music, I look at both Australian and international artists. At the moment I'm not interviewing because my background is HR and recruitment, and I interview like a recruiter, not like a real fun person that I know I am, you know. So I need to work on my technique, but I'm coming back with interviews, don't you worry about that. So I talk about, at the moment, I look at video releases, album and single releases, any upcoming festivals that are really fun. Sometimes there are a lot of small ones, so I don't hear about them. So if you know about a country music festival that you really think needs a bit of extra help to get the word out, my email address mindy@workingbull.com.au, and I'll help where I can. I support, also like try to help young new artists who are trying to build up a name in the community as well, because I think that they deserve that help, and I really respect them for giving it a go. So where I can, when I know about them and when I believe in their music and their sound and everything like that, so if enough of you start telling me about an artist, and definitely get behind them and send it, because social media algorithms will only start showing and you know, displaying posts and information that starts to get a bit of attraction to it. So if nobody's liking or nobody's commenting or nobody's sharing those posts, Facebook and Instagram and all that kind of stuff won't share it. So the best that you can do, if you can't buy the albums, or you can't, you know, support the shop, or you can't buy the merch, even just sharing, liking, tagging a mate, getting a little bit involved in their pages can really help, because, you know, it starts getting that exposure for that person or business or whatever. So just a little side note. The second one is country lifestyle. So to me, that's a really important part of what I'm doing, because I love what we offer the world. You know, we're an honest, we're a loyal, we're a really hard working bunch of people, and I walk into a country hall or a country music festival or a concert, and I just know that this room full of people gets me, understands me, probably not to like the level that I'm at, but they're there, and they know that this person's a really good artist, or their lyrics mean something, or, you know, you're gonna help somebody, or you're gonna not step on somebody's face so that you get a better position, or whatever it is. So, and I think that that's that country moral, and it really makes my heart just sing when I'm around you guys. I've been at like CMC events with my children, and you know, people are high-fiving them or telling them jokes or apologizing for swearing or nudity, or like, you know, the craziness that happens in the campground. And to me, like, I wouldn't have my children there if I was delicate about that kind of stuff, because it's a country music event. But they, you know, but for them to go to that next stage and to apologize or something like that, I really love that, and I respect that. And I honestly don't feel there's a safer spot for my children to be at a crowded event than at a country music event. And I was at the Gympie muster a few years ago. I just got my drink at the bar and see this fella pick up this little toddler, put him on his shoulders, like, right? So at this stage you're just thinking, oh, that's just a dad with his kid. But no, the kid was lost. And this guy, big burly fella, picked him up, put him on his shoulders. Anybody lost this kid? And like these, like, you know, people are looking around, like, you know, the parents could see him. The kid's not freaking out because he's not having that, you know, face-to-face contact with a stranger or being on the ground, you know, around lots of legs or whatever. And I just, like, I have goosebumps right now just talking about it. And it was just that, you know, this is why I love it. These are my people. These are good human beings, you know, and I would love just to be friends with every single one of them. So that's like, for me, when I say country life, it's that really, yeah, honest, loyal, like, you know, working hard to get the job done, but then at the end of the day, having a bloody good time because you deserve it, you know, having a drink, not being too delicate about life, taking the piss out of things, taking the piss out of yourself. Like, it's just that really, that looking at the fun side of life, and you know, protecting and helping, and you know what I'm talking about because you're obviously one of those people. So yeah, that's when I say country life, that's what I'm talking about. And then the third and final part is my shop. So one is to try to bring that community together, and I think if you're seeing somebody that's wearing that Working Bull gear, it is, you know, yeah, they get it, you know, they get country music, or they understand that we're good people, you know, or yeah, g'day, hey, yeah, they're a Working Bull person, they're cool, you know. And I think it is that bringing that community and just that connection through clothing and through what we're telling the world, through what we're wearing, what we're proud of. So that's what Working Bull clothing, for me, that's what I want it to do. I want it to be fun. I want to be loud and proud and be a country person. So that's that. So I wear my Working Bull shirts every day. Well, most days. Some days I feel like a dress, so I need to maybe get a dress in my range. But they're really light and they're really comfortable and they're really breathable. Like, I was at the beach wearing one the other day and the breeze was coming, but you know, it was hot, but the breeze is still coming through the material, so it's really comfy. So I mean, I wear them all the time and they don't stretch, they don't you know, change shape or anything like that. So a lot of comments and feedback I've got from family and friends and a few strangers that have bought them have been that they're really comfortable tees as well. So if you want to go and have a look around in the shop, please do. But other than that, anything else, email me, mindy@workingbull.com.au. I do a newsletter, but I'm not a bombarder. I'm not, hey, I've just written an article on everything you've seen on social media today. No, I don't do that. If I'm really excited or I'm really passionate about something, you'll get an email from me. I do some interest pieces or some blog pieces, so I might email those out because you know, I'm wanting conversation. I want to hear your thoughts about something or wanting to ask questions. You know, engagement, I suppose, is what I'm looking for. So I might email then, or if there is a sale or something, you know, that's a benefit to you for my shop stuff, then I'll email that as well. But promise I won't bombard you. Promise I'm also approachable. If you see me at like an event, and it's still early enough in the day where I'm making sense, then come up and say hello. I'd love to meet you. But other than that, yeah, so Mindy from Working Bull, and I hope to hear from you soon.